Alright, AG Surfer back again. The last vid wrapped up my whole San Jose Wizard World Comic Con experience, which is very cool. I have a few more things I want to show off, but unfortunately I think I'm only going to get to one item. But I do want to thank Francis McMenamin so much for his recent contest and the fact he pulled my name out of that drawing, and congrats to all the other winners and everybody else that entered. Received that loot crate, the package, when it was like Saturday or something, but I was off at work, so I was going to try to open it up today and get around to it, but unfortunately I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. But I just want to throw that quick mention out there and thank you to Francis McMenamin. I do want to show off real quick is just these were the CBCS books I got like last Friday. I was off my way. I was getting ready to head to work. I was doing a video, and you'll hear it more or less mentioned in my previous video from last Friday that my CBCS, the books arrived, but I had to get out the door, man. So I want to show them off real quick before I head out again. So I got to get rolling. And these are the books from the Big Wow. Since I have it kind of staged up here for some CBCS or slab books, let me show these off. A little bummed with this one, but the book again didn't cost me too much. It's a tough cover. I wanted everything to be 9/8 or in the 9 range. I knew this had some issues. I just didn't know how much. But an 8.5, ultimately I'm cool with it. But if I do come across another one of these copies, loose one, and it looks good, and I get a good price, I'm picking it up. Because that's a great That's a great cover. I wouldn't mind trying to get one of these in a 9.8 or in the 9 range. So I just don't want to spend the money, tons of money on it. I'm not going to spend crazy money on it. But yeah, signed by Adam Hughes, and that was from the Big Wow Comic Book Fest earlier this year. I finally got these books back, and CBCS did a fantastic job. I mean, the wait was long. The wait was long, but that's because they're just getting flooded with a lot of folks. The wait was long, but the product is great, and the way it was shipped was like Fort Knox. Hold on a second. Wanted to run and grab a box real quick, but a beautiful Catwoman, issue 74, Adam Hughes, beautiful stuff. That came back in 94. I was stoked. But yeah, CBCS, these large, nice, thick boxes. And when I noticed these boxes, I was like, man, how are they going to get... There was three slabs in each one of these, so... And then they just packed the heck out of it. And then this is all super bubble wrapped. And so just a fantastic job. Just a fantastic job by these guys. These were the grades. Oh, they fluctuate. I didn't know. Another Adam Hughes. The JSA Classified #1. Red baby. Second printing, but I like that sketch. White pages. Everything's pretty much, white pages. That's a good one. And then let's get into some Spideys. Eddie Granoff. See that show up okay? Yeah, 9.4. Second printing variant again. This one you get kind of tough. Let's see. Look at that glare. It's bad. And they put them like in a Mylar type. And they already put a cover over the case of their comics. Eddie Granoff in gold. Yeah, I could have picked a different color. Obviously red or blue would have popped more. I went with the gold. 9.4 white pages. Oh yeah, this one's cool. And then here's the first printing, I guess. But the signature, I went with the blue, and see, it's like Eddie Granoff, the pen wasn't working for him so well. So it's a little choppy. But, excuse me, they still 9.6, they still recognize Eddie Granoff, which is where it's at. So Eddie Granoff on that one. Should I hold on? No, I'll show these. These are two of my favorites. What's my time? Oh, dude, I gotta pray I get to work today. Usagi Yojimbo, love it. These ones I was so stoked. Again, you want 9.8s, man, but I was so stoked it's a 9.6 because it could have been much worse. Again, I knew these comics. I was looking at them. I thought, man, these are sweet books. Conditions are awesome, but you just never know. You never know, because they also judge the back cover. If there's color breaks, you might see some. I'm so focused on the front of the comic. A lot of times, you don't care to look at the back. And when it comes to grading, man, the back matters just as much as the front. If the back's jacked up, obviously, but even the back, if it's got minor issues, it'll affect the grade. And so Part of that stinks, but that's the comic for you, man, and that's the grading system. So it makes sense. So that's part of the book, right? But Stan Sakai, loved it. He put a little sketch on there for me. That's what it says. Signed and sketched by Stan Sakai. Sakai. Saki. At the Big Wild Comic Fest, Usagi Yojimbo #2. First appearance of Lord Mifune. Mifune or Mifune? Mifune. 9/6. Really stoked. And this one, another beautiful book. I gotta get moving. #1, man. Usagi Yojimbo #1. And this, look at the label. See, it's a little different. Yeah, I'm getting to that one for you folks. These are all, this is CBCS's. They would do the yellow label, authentic signatures, because they witnessed them. Well, they witnessed this signature too. It stated, signed and sketched by Stan Sakai at the Big Wild Comic Fest. That's through, because they witnessed this. But, and again, the grade, 9/6, awesome. But this is a verified signature label, because I got a call, which was very good. Very, very cool and very nice of these folks. CBCS gave me a call and stated they found a signature on the inside of this book. I never opened this book up. I bought it, I took it out of the bag and board, but I actually didn't flip through it, or when I did, I didn't notice the signature. Because I did look, I recall looking through them a little bit, but obviously I didn't really notice. So, notice the signature. Signature on the interior page, they noticed it, and they said, "You want that verified," before they started grading it. And I was like, that would be awesome. That would be beautiful. I'd love it to be verified. So, Stan Sakai, I guess at one point, had signed the inside of this comic. And so that's got two signatures, signed by Stan Sakai on the first page, and then signed by Stan Sakai on the outside. And 9/6 white pages, and it's got that verified label. And that's what CBCS will do for you. If they don't witness signatures, they will verify those signatures for you. And I believe those fees can run, I think it's $20 to $25, and probably more like $25 for verification of a signature of $25 per sig. I think after the first sig, maybe the second sig, they cut you a deal. Like if you turn in a couple of books, they may charge you $25 for this signature to verify, and maybe the next one they may cut you, maybe it's $20, or maybe I don't know if they keep charging $25 for each signature, to be honest. So again, another book I was really happy to get back. First 9/8, and CBCS is supposed to be, they're pretty tricky and they're pretty tough with their grading. But a 9/8 Darth Vader, and not ID Granoff, you can definitely see. Darth Vader #1. Let's get that up there. Yeah, look at that. Across the lightsaber. Love that. Love that book. My brother did one also, turned it in. Unfortunately, his came back, I think like a 9/2. So I was kind of bummed for him. But again, it's a tough book. It's got, it's black. When you got it, it's a black cover that's involved. I'm just blown away. I got a 9/8. Bam. Look at that. That's a beautiful cover. Eddie Granoff again. And this is where I went chasing after Eddie Granoff, because I'm waiting the Stranko line. I'm getting bummed. I'm not getting anywhere in Stranko. And Eddie Granoff was doing, like, his signatures from, like, his signatures were limited throughout the day. It wasn't like he was signing signatures all day. He hit a list of what times he was signing autographs. And so I want to go get that Eddie Granoff. There you go. Nice silver off the tongue. So I left the Stranko line and I would chase after it. And so I'm so happy I did, in the sense of these 9/8s. So, outstanding. Down to the last couple books, and I gotta get out of here, folks. These are back to some more sweetness. And they're all white pages. Another white. It's my sketch by Adam Hughes, Spider-Gwen. Outstanding, 9/8. Man. Sorry, we're going kind of fast, guys. Sorry. Another 9/8. Another 9/8 Adam Hughes Harley Quinn sketch. Very cool. Very cool. And this one, I can't really complain about the other grades as much, because all these were all the big boys, the 9/8s. And that was done by Victor Alzabat, and I love that. I think I'm kind of hooked on Winter Soldier right now. Asked for a Winter Soldier sketch with Cap, and that's what he did for me. Just beautiful. I dig that, Victor, and it's a 9/8 white pages. Oh, I'm just stoked. Just stoked. So again, I want to thank everyone that tunes in, checks out my vids. I want to thank Francis McManaman again. I'm going to show that box off in my next vid. The next vid I do is going to be thanking Francis again and showing off the product that he had sent to me. I will open it up at that point and show that stuff off from the loot crate. And with that being said, these are all the books again I got back from Big Wow Comic Fest earlier this year. Sent them off to CBCS. My wait time, God, was it like 4.5, 5 months? You know, it's all good, but CBCS really handled it phenomenal. They ship it out Fort Knox, man. Fort Knox, they ship it out. And, you know, they take the time and really, they'll call you if there's an issue with your comic book or how do you want it graded kind of thing if they've come across something that they're not sure that you may know. I mean, they called me on that Usagi Yojimbo book. They didn't have to do that. They could have just graded it. They could have given it like, you know, whatever. They could have said one signature recognized and something else signed on the inside. And I'd have been like, what? You know? And that would have been all on me. That's on me. It's not on them. But they were cool enough to call me and say, hey, you want that verified? I was like, yeah. All right, guys. And with that being said, I got to get going. But this is just this is just a taste of what's to come, hopefully. I still have to do a vid. I shouldn't say have to, but I want to do a vid on my CGC Signature Series books. And this is just kind of a taste of things to come, I believe. And so that's just going to be, I really got to plan that out, man. I got to get on it. And I've just been working so much lately, and I got to take some time off and really try to manage my time and get my books together to do my CGC Signature Series vids. And again, I want to thank Comic Hoarder 410 for that. And it's already been like a month, 2 months or something. I looked at my last CGC vids, and that's a good month or probably like 2 months. So hopefully the wait will be worth it when I finally put those vids up. I'll try to, I don't know, I'm going to say this week. I keep trying every week. So I'll try this week. I got to get them together and put them out, and it's going to be pretty extensive. And that's it for me talking, folks. And again, thanks for coming by and checking this stuff out. Hopefully everything was cool, and hopefully you guys are all cool, stay cool, and enjoy collecting and keep cranking out those awesome vids. All right, take care, guys and gals.